One thing that I thought was really interesting, some of you might know that my wife and I have spent the past 2 years kind of traveling around and unplugging for long periods of time, taking a lot of time away from technology, and it really gave us a unique perspective on how much things have changed, especially in the past few years, with phones, with computers, with notifications, with all these various things that are continuously distracting us. Because when you're in the middle of the woods for a while, as Aubrey well knows, who was just out there hunting bear, you have all of these moments throughout the day when you're gathering wood, or you're just walking, or you're just sitting there looking at the water, or fishing, things like that. We used to have a lot of occasions in our life when you're just standing in line with nothing to do, so you kind of, it's not like you're zoning out, you can be in a really good place, except now we can't just have that as a function of living. We almost need to artificially create it, almost like fitness, right? We need to go to a gym to exercise, whereas we used to just have it as a function of our day-to-day life. So what are some of the things that we can do to intentionally create opportunities for flow in our actual lives?
I can take one particular side because I know a lot of people, me as a parent, I've got a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, and I know for me to just step away and say, hey kids, I'll see you later, I'm gonna go get in the flow state, is a quick way to be sleeping on the couch. So I think really there's a huge sense of presence in this. One thing that I do, kind of a new ritual that's really been paying off, is I have a rule the second I walk in the door, getting home from work, I put my phone down, it doesn't exist for at least the first 60 minutes. And I'm fully consciously aware in every little action, interaction I have. And I actually am finding myself getting into that flow state, just being really playful, youthful, mimicking my 2-year-old moving around, just getting into this very joyful, and it is movement-based too. It is not just the psychological connection, just getting my body into a state where I'm not caring and I'm just fully focusing on being present in the moment. I think that we live in this society now that brags about how busy we are and how multitasking we are, which to me just shows how distracted you are and how inefficient you are. And I think just little daily rituals within your day are so important to connect and to unplug and to engage, because again, how do you make it work for yourself given the particular conditions that you have? Because maybe you can't hop off into the woods, maybe you can't travel and leave these things during every particular 9-to-5 day. Stepping away a very short amount of times and fully just being present puts me in a flow a lot more than I used to.